got an intro to this. I just know I'm super tired now. I'm gonna be checking up on the news right now as I do anything, but I'm just now, this is the last thing I'm recording for this entire little blog of everything that's going on, and yeah, it's really just how my day went. And there's a lot more talking near in the beginning, just showing how I packed a few things. After that, I go more into detail about certain things going on. So there's this little beginning part where I'm just packing stuff and it's me just explaining some stuff. And the real meat and potatoes of the videos later on. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Well, you guys will see it, so make sure to watch it all the way through and to pray for Oregon, because it's basically hell right now. Everything's on fire and getting destroyed and everything like that, and it's just kind of sad in a way to know that my home state is just in chaos and is burning up, because I know Oregon's mainly country, so there's not too much here, and if it's all getting burned up, we're gonna have even less, and it's gonna be like there's nothing here after a while. We're gonna be like an Arab desert pretty soon. Like, it's getting crazy. Yeah, so well, the rest of the video is gonna start now. My room's a little bit of a mess right now, but this is kind of it. Kind of everything getting a little bit torn apart. We got my first PlayStation in here. We got towels wrapped around it, because some of the stuff's on the inside of the box. I'm just packing a shirt right here. I'm taking too much care of it. Oh crap. See, it's for situations like that. We got another PS4 over there. And the headset we gotta pack up here in a second, so just gonna figure this all out. We're getting here, we're doing it, we're getting it. I'm not sure how, oh, I get it. No, I don't, because it doesn't go over there. Sorry, I'm not even pointing the camera correctly. I don't do this very often. What the heck, how does this box close? Oh yeah, I ripped off one side. It makes sense now. Because I remember that it would go, this would tuck in, that would flop down, this would flop, and another would flop over it. But we don't got that, so it's fine. It just has to be decently safe like that. Hopefully it doesn't fall out the bottom. There we go, first PlayStation done. There we go. Yo, so this is like the method. So you got your PlayStation, right? You just slap it over this way over it. You get this other side. And you try to, whoops, too much. I guess you gotta lift it up then. Sorry, I'm not really good with cameras, but. Then I just flop this side over it. Right, get it all nice and packed in there. I don't have anywhere to set this camera. Here, is there any way to turn it around? No. So, let me just take it then. So I fold the bottom. Actually, it's gonna be the top, because I already put a, let me just set you down. Let's see. That's good enough. So. Come on, just stick. There we go. Anyway, so there's a pillow. I mean, there's already a thing in there. So the top of this is going to be extra layered over the bottom. Take the PlayStation box. And it doesn't fit in this one, because this is the other PlayStation box, so it's a little weird. Oh, jeez, that was annoying. We got the two PlayStations. We got the headset in there. We still got the controllers and games, which I'm not too worried about that, as long as like the main shebang, like the money, where all the money went. Those I don't really care about, because half of them I just don't even play anymore, except for that little, the little stack, those two little stacks right there. That is something I'd take with me. They can just all burn right there. Plus I have them digital too, so yeah. Black Ops 2 care package, probably gonna come. Black Ops 2 drone? Probably not. You're gonna burn up in the fire. Sorry to tell you that, mate. It's so freaking orange out here. It's just all smoke. My phone doesn't pick up the fog for some reason, but it's just absolutely crazy. And the thing is, if it does come to my town, it's most likely going to be coming from the mountains back there. You can't even see them. That's how foggy it is. See, now my phone's picking up fog. You can't even see back there. Way up over that hill's where would be coming from, so. And that's my room right there. And then, yeah, this is my home. For the most part, we try to keep everything up and clean. We got a little fire thing over there with chairs. But look, you see there's no fire in it? Because there's a fire warning and we're listening to it because we're not idiots. The only excavation site that's probably gonna survive. Okay, now my phone is starting to pick up how orange it is out here. I mean, look, see how orange it is right here, right? It's a lot more orange with my eyes seeing it, but look at this. It goes from orange. You come into reality and the colors are normal. Look, those windows right there are golden to me. Look, you go in there, orange. I'm trying to get my phone to pick it up, but regular colors to orange anyways. Yeah, so if it goes to level 2, I'm getting out of here. There's my 2 disciples. Hey, how you guys doing? Oh, I almost forgot about this forgettable right here. You can't even see it. Let me pull them out. This thing, I forgot I had this thing. That thing was about to get burned up in the fire if it came this way. I was going to forget. No, I didn't, so now I might as well bring it because why not? The bear over there looks depressing in this room because it had a bug on it and I didn't want it in my room no more. That's going to be burned up because I don't care about it. Might as well show off some of my room a little more, you know? All of this is just ammo. We got box, all the boxes underneath this. This clip is literally loaded. We open up this bad boy, we got this. One package is missing for some reason. I took one of these chambers out. Actually, I got it on my table. And they're just packed. Like this one has like a whole bunch underneath these. And then I have another one and it's like this. So you open up one piece and you just shove them in the clip. We're not leaving this to the fire because if worst comes to worst, we have to hunt for food. That'll be alright. Close it. There we go. I remember thinking about when this moment happened, you know? That I was just gonna leave my PlayStation here, you know? But since we have some extra time, that's why I packed them up. So now I figured out that guy's a thing. We're doing that. And right now we'll just show some of my favorite games, alright. Some of them aren't my favorite. Some were just here because I started a VR pile up. But here's some right here, like Infinite Warfare is amazing, Black Ops 3 is amazing, No Man's Sky, Far Cry 5, Skyrim, Resident Evil, Elder Scrolls. The bottom 2 ones I don't like, Plants vs. Zombies is pretty cool. That's the first bit. All these. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand and I feel, now I know what a TikToker feels like when they're trying to do their stupid thing. They're doing it with one hand and they're so dumb doing it. You know what, I don't care if it's a little bit jerky. And we got these games right here. Outer Worlds, I don't know, I don't really like it, but it's a cool idea. Another Skyrim game, PlayStation VR demo disc. That's one of the ones I was talking about that's just kind of there. A lot of, what should I say about this? Experience loading up small boxes with tons of games. Because of that box right there is completely filled with PS3 games to the brim. Put Dying Light in there, let's see. Okay, let's put Modern Warfare in here. Let's put Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, all these ones I just put in there are good. I got that game digital, so it burns up. I don't care. Destiny's not fun no more. Advanced Warfare, gotta keep Call of Duty. The original Destiny, just why not? It's a classic. Far Cry is always gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna need some more room in here, so I'll set one right here. Because we're gonna have to have 2 boxes, I think. Because why not save everything I can? Because if not, I can just sell this stuff, you know? Probably wouldn't get too much cash for it, but you know, it's... If you don't have a house, right? Because bad things happened, it's kind of nice, you know, to have some things to sell. Am I right? Or am I right? Because I'll gladly sell my PlayStations and VR headsets. I'll sell all this to build my family back up if I have to, because... At the end of the day, I didn't really care about it that much. Of course, I spent a lot of time doing it. I'm only 19. I'm not even in my 20s yet. I know a lot of people are like, I wish I would have done more in my 20s and played less video games. Well, you're saying that because you played throughout your entire 20s video games like how I play them now, and I'm only 19, so I have the excuse. And once I'm 20, which is pretty soon, I'm gonna get a bunch of things together, and this might be the push I need. Okay, that's the end of this little box right here. We're just gonna have to go get another one. Just close that up. Try to find myself another box to load up. It's so weird doing that. We only got a few more left there. I'll put Far Cry Primal over there because it's kind of dumb. Think ahead, 1 second. Look at this thing. This thing's so ancient. Look at this. It's just filled with PS2 games. Just like filled to the brim. PS3 and PS2 games. So that thing's filled with PS. Whatever. Slowly figuring out how much of a gamer I truly am because look at this. I got a few games in here. Why is there only that many anyways? With my DS, and I have some other ones in my room somewhere. This is my next box here. Some pictures of some more valuable things. They're just mini, just to clean up my stuff. Because if anything, like you're like, why would you pack up all this? It doesn't even. Well, right now there's a chance that it might not hit, right? So. But when I looked at the map, it is kind of curving towards my town now. So yes, I'm gonna pack this up. But the best reason to pack up things like this is you can sell them. Right, you can I can sell all of this stuff and make a decent amount of money to live for a while, especially if bad things happen and there's no jobs anywhere, right? So if I have to, this would give us enough cash to eat, you know, because we don't really got that. Also, I mean, look at this right here. Look at this. Look at all this ammo. I know it's 22 shells, but I'd rather have this much, this weight in 22 shells than this weight in shotgun shells, just so you know, because you'd have more. Okay, if you had this weight in shotgun shells, you'd only have like, you know, like 12 shotgun shells, right? Would you rather have 12 shots or would you rather have like 100 rounds? Yeah. I don't know if I might regret opening this though. Now this is packed games. And my old, this is what I used as a mic on the PS3. I just held it in my hand and talked into it like a microphone. I was like, yo guys, what's up, it's me. Hey, this is my first phone, guys. Or I have the iPhone. Or it's like my first phone. This ain't my first phone, this is like my second. My first phone was a touchscreen. And I wanted one of those because I just really thought they were cooler. Yep. My boxes. Are you bringing the hats or not? Who knows? There's a few hats here. I just saw a few. Look right here. See the ashes? Yeah. It's coming closer. This is what it was doing. But the thing is, don't worry about the ashes. My friend in Corvallis, right? Yesterday was having it raining ashes in the morning, and it was really far away from him. So we were closer, and we weren't getting ashes. You know. But we are getting them, and that is kind of creepy. I love you, Mama. Guys, I just figured out how I can show you how orange it is. See how I'm in here, right? This room's a mess, okay? It's just like, it's a weird rock thing. I don't know what my mom's thinking. But look, are you guys ready for this? That's what it looks like outside. Look at that. And what time is it? I don't know if this will end it. It's just like, it should be blue skies right now, but look at that. There's ashes falling. There's just things going on. My home might be gone soon. It literally looks like someone completed the moon Easter egg and they launched the rockets and it hit the earth and the earth is melting right now. Like really, like come on. Or the fire, this is what it looks like. Okay, so like, okay, Avatar Last Airbender, right? When the Fire Nation comes, they like bring all the smoke, right, and ashes. This is probably what it would realistically look like if they all showed up on their boats like that. That's what the outside world would look like. But probably a little more darker. But if they came during the sunlight, the sun would cause it all to be orange like this because it's all that poisonous smoke and stuff like that. It's crazy. And for all the videos I show you when I'm out here and you don't really see it very much. Oh, I can't open the door. It's all greasy. I don't want to touch that. But anyways, all the videos I've been doing so far when I'm looking outside, this is how orange it looks to me. It still looks more orange to my eyes But for the most part, just be thinking of that. Like, see the color in here? This is what the world normally looks like, right? All green colors and stuff like that. And then hell, okay? All my videos I've showed, this is how I see it for the closest I can get my camera to see how I see it. It's still a little more orange for me, but now you can see the difference. Yo, 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 it's your boy Subcoola Films here in the zombie apocalypse, and we're gonna have to be evacuating soon, maybe, who knows? I heard someone say it was level 2. Everything I know about is level 1. I got my iron on my hip, and I'm ready, but the smoke is getting my asthma down a little bit. It's giving me a headache, but my asthma is pretty strong. Like, it used to be really bad, but like I've worked on it for a long time where it's not as bad. But I gotta wear this mask in the smoke because I don't do good in smoke. I need to turn my phone the other way. Oh, now it's just gonna be upside down, my bad. Whatever, anyways, everything's going fine. I'm packing everything. And yeah, this is maybe one of the last ones for what I'm recording here, but yeah, hopefully Subcoola Films can survive this one. My bad. My bad for being disgusting right there, but anywho, I got everything packed. Everything's ready. And now we're just waiting for the word to move out. Anyways, this is just a BB gun shotgun. It's not my real one. I wouldn't be playing around with a real gun. That's why I have a real one and I got a fake one because I like playing around with it, and I'll play with the fake one and not the real one. Because if I wanted to play with the real one, boom, right here on my hip. Oh, there's something really cool. That's informational, okay, YouTube? It's not just showing gun things, but look, see this revolver here? Normally, these are super unsafe, but you see this right here? Whoops, let me get my finger up out of there. Click this down, right? That's the safety, so I can actually pull this back, fire, nothing will happen unless that thing's clicked down, and it's really cool how that's a thing. So I won't accidentally shoot myself, I won't accidentally fire this thing ever. And it's just, I don't know, it's so nice. Anyways, let's put this down safely. Oh, I can't even get in there. This vest wasn't really made for it. It was made for a Halloween costume, but yeah, now we're just waiting and hanging out. And it's so weird seeing all my stuff empty. Worst scenario of everything right now, if nothing happens, is I can clean my room easier, but unpacking will be okay, but I'm gonna have to reset my PlayStations up and stuff like that. But let's just say it got pretty dusty. My cat's litter box is literally right behind my PlayStation, and I have a wall there to try to stop it, but the dust and the grossness just floats and goes everywhere, and I can clean that all up. I always clean it up anyways, but now I can really thoroughly clean it because a lot of the stuff's out of the way. So yeah, we'll just see what's going on. Maybe if I have to evacuate, well then my room will be gone. And there's a lot of jerks setting fires, and there's already looters and stuff like that, and it's like, come on, really? You're all gonna just, I don't know, just why would you be setting fires like this? My guess is I'm probably wrong, so just take this with a grain of thought, a grain of salt or whatever, just a grain of sand or whatever. Just don't take this to heart. So my guess, it's a guess, okay, just a guess, it's not fact at all, that the people setting fires are probably like Antifa and those groups, because they were afraid of the country, because as soon as they said something, we were all showing off our guns, and they did not want to mess with us. And so now that a problem happened that wasn't originally caused by them, it was just caused by a stupid person doing a baby thing. I don't blame the people that started it. I really don't. I blame the actions that led up to it. Like, they should have been a little safer, but really, how could you predict that was going to happen? I mean, they could have cleared out the area, but they probably just didn't know how big the fire blast was going to be from that. But anyways, so like, I'm pretty sure it's the Antifa people. Well, I'm not sure. I'm unknown to it, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw in the news the next day that it was Antifa purposely trying to burn the country out and smoke us out. Anywho, if it is them, it's definitely going to be a civil war. Like, there's no doubt about it. If they can, like, cities are being completely burned to a crisp, there's nothing left, and if they are continuing it and making it worse, it's not going to go well. Their entire thing that they're even fighting for, or whatever it is, will mean if there was any meaning to it to begin with, it's not going to mean anything if that's what they're doing. Anywho, that's just my guess, and we'll just see from here. signing out for this one. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just kind of sitting here trying to keep my family safe and in order. All my fire school training is finally coming in handy. Because yesterday I was able to, like, use my fire training to know how far the fire was and stuff like that and know that I was safe yesterday. Now today I'm like, there's a good chance it could hit us. It's predicted not to. But it's better safe than sorry because it's a prediction, not reality. Reality is different than predictions. Like, I can predict that I'm going to blink my eyes, right? But I won't predict, like, I can predict I'll blink my eyes 10 times in the next 10 seconds, right? But there's a chance that I just keep my eyes open as long as I can and I don't blink once that entire time, right? Like, you never know. So, yeah, I'm just going to go just hope everyone's staying safe and I hope everyone's keeping cheers up. A lot of things bad happening, and there's going to be a lot of things going to happen that are worse, and everything's going to have to be rebuilt. And hopefully I can find a way to be able to help out and rebuild those places. I don't know if they're going to rebuild those exact cities because of the rubble and stuff. It might be easier just to make a whole new place to rebuild at. But whatever goes on, I'm going to try to help out and try to rebuild if I'm able to. And then again, I don't have my driver's license yet. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Don't tell no one. Because I've been doing other things. I've been trying to get a bunch of things in my life in order and trying to exercise my brain and try to get all my functions and brain just like smart and learn everything I can. And those things were just kind of on the side. And yeah, we'll get there. I guess this is going to be then. It's already 5 minutes, 38 seconds. So adios, amigos. Hopefully nothing happens. So the fires are growing. We're still in a safe zone. A lot of people are setting fires, so I don't know where's going to be safe. Like, at any moment, someone can set fire here and wipe everything out. Oxygen is terrible. The orange color kind of lifted. Now it's just, like, it's just fog. Like, this thick fog in the sky. And it's not like regular fog. It's like a filthy, dirty color of it. It's not like clean fog, and it smells... It's like, say you have a campfire and you put your face right in, you're sitting right there and the smoke's just hitting you in the face. It's like that no matter where you're at in your house. I woke up this morning, literally I had to put the blanket over my head because it was just smoke. Because my bed's closer to the ceiling, so I get it worse. So I just put the blanket over my head, breathed for a while, got a little more oxygen, and then switched back and forth. That was kind of crazy, but yeah. And, I think it's better to be safe than sorry to get out of here because there's only like 2 exits out of my town and there's fire north from us and beneath us and it's going to start wiping out those. We might get surrounded where there is no way out and it might come in. And so my plan is, if it does come to this, there's these boats that were for sale by the water and I was saying we could just take one of those boats, go out into the river and just go there because they didn't want them anyways and I could pay for it if I have to. But if it's life or death situation, I'm going to get my family on a boat and we're going to go in the middle of our lake and be safe, I guess, and camp. I mean, how safe are you going to be? You're going to feel the heat of that. You're going to have to get down and you don't get to the dead center of that lake and stuff like that. And even then, you never know what's going to happen with looters and stuff like that and people purposely starting fires. Yeah, I guess we'll give another update later. But yeah, the fire has grown a lot. It's going to wipe out all of Crossfordville beneath us. And I just can't tell. I just can't tell what's going to happen. I can't predict. We just got to wait and be patient. I honestly think we should get out now. That would be my idea, but honestly, we can wait a little longer just to make sure, because if it passes us, there's still a chance it can come back, but yeah, we'll just have to see. And a message to all the people purposely setting fire, screw you. Just screw you. You're losers if you're doing that. You're complete losers if you're purposely setting fires right now. Now there's a difference, though. There's the losers setting fires, and then there's the fire-trained people doing it. Like, where you set a fire, right? You keep it controlled just enough where you can stomp it out, right? If you have to, and you just burn an area, right? And once that area is burned, it's almost like it's a fire line, basically, where fire can't go over something that's already burnt, right? It's already burned, so they use those to, like, keep the fires back. So, like, using fire to fight fire actually works. For people that don't know that, I took a lot of fire training for that. Maybe I'll make a little video on some of the things I know about that, but for the most part, that's just a little update. Well, see all that smoke behind me? This is what it looks like when it's only 10 miles away from your house. That is smoke from only 10 miles away. Literally 10 miles away. And it's literally getting closer. We're still level 1, though. We're not level 2, level 3, we're level 1 for evacuation type things. Level 1 means you're safe, but it's 10 miles from my house. Yesterday it was 60, now it's only 10. And it was only 15 miles away a little while ago, so it's getting closer. So, who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, just look, let me back up a little bit. Look at all that. And our house is, like, even with the doors closed, it's still, like, filling our house. Through any of the little seams and stuff like that. It's crazy. And our town is, like... So there's gonna... Since a lot of our, things got burned, our, fields and stuff like that, our gardens, food... There's a lot of things like that in Oregon got burned, so there's gonna be probably a food shortage. Well, most definitely there's gonna be a food shortage. And I think it's projected that people are actually gonna gain weight because a lot of the foods are gonna be sugary. Because they're gonna be the only things we can do. I know everyone's saying it's a small chance it's gonna hit my town, but I'm always gonna be skeptical until it passes. Yeah, so that's a little update. Things like that. There's a whole lot of crazy things been happening lately. I've been figuring out people starting fires and stuff like that, and people fighting the fires, and people dying, and people losing their homes, and then other people that are looting and stuff like that. I saw something in the police department that said, for any looters out there, when we find you, there's double the police out looking for any looters in level 3 zones, and if we find you, we got your vaccines waiting in the prison or the jails. Oh, that was kind of funny. Alright, I'm gonna dip and keep preparing and keeping an eye out on the news. It's a little tiresome almost because I gotta keep making sure that it's not gonna, like, if a level 2 hits, I want us to get out of here during a level 2. Like, I know you don't need to evacuate during a level 2, it just means be cautious. But I think we should get out of here during a level 2 just in case. Because there will probably be so many people trying to escape when level 3 hits that if we get out during level 2, we'll have a better chance, you know, just things like that. So, I'm gonna go now. That's the update. Literally, normally around this time it's so much brighter out here. I almost gotta use a flashlight at this time. This is crazy. The closer it gets, the darker it gets here. Jeez, I swear. I mean, I know it's getting a little bit later at night, but normally it's not this dark at all. It's crazy. I'm getting pretty tired now. The fires are predicted to skip us, but I'm always still a little bit worried. Just like, not really worried, but like, I know it's not, like, predicted to come towards us and that we should be fine and you shouldn't worry about it, yada, 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 all that they try to say. But I'm always a little skeptical and, if it does come this way, I want to be ready. And the main thing I'm worried about is because I know there's a few douchebags here in my town. And someone has lit something on fire in my town before and burned down this whole entire homeless shelter once. I don't know who it was, but it was some kid. And I'm just a little bit worried that maybe they'll try to do that and then the entire town will be gone. But I want to be prepared for that because at any moment someone can just start a fire here and cancel everything out. So everything's fine, but just in case, everything's ready. I'm ready. And I almost just want to, like, I'm trying to get my family to get out of town right now, just for the night, and then if everything's fine, come back, and then, yeah. Because I'm 100% sure if this night nothing happens, all the way up until about noon tomorrow, we'll be perfectly fine, nothing to worry about. That's my prediction. If no one does anything by noon tomorrow, it's never gonna happen, and if something does happen, then it does, but yeah, that's basically all I gotta say is that. And it's been a long day. It's a little stressful because all the smoke and my asthma making me feel a little more stressed than normal. You can see these dark circles under my eyes starting to appear, and it's because my asthma is already bad. I already can't breathe very well, and then all this has to happen. Like, jeez, I need to get my hat off. I'm tired of wearing it. And I know not everyone was as lucky as me. Like, as lucky as my town where We're most likely going to be missed, but it's still stressful knowing, because a lot of people I know were in the other places and they lost their homes. And there's still more people to be dangerous, like my friend Jared. The trajectory is literally going that way, and he's further, whichever the direction in the fire. It looks like it's going to burn. I don't know if it's going to get him. It's just going to mainly hit this one city and just start melting it from one side, and he would be evacuated by then, definitely. But it is heading his direction and stuff like that, and there's that to worry about. And then my aunt's house, I think, might be disappearing soon from fire. And it's only like 10-15 miles away from my home now. Yesterday it was 60, and it came all the way up to 10 miles away. So it's moved 50 miles. So yeah, it's crazy. If there is no updates after this, it means everything's fine and there's nothing to worry about. But yeah, this should be the last one, so adios, amigos. This was me trying to keep my family together and trying to let them know of the dangers of it, and then using a little bit of my fire school training to keep them safe and to keep them updated and to teach them certain things about things around us so that they wouldn't worry and things like that, and that they would worry appropriately about certain things, and just like trying to keep the morals up, trying to keep everyone happy while carrying the burden of keeping everything together and organized, spearheading the lead of getting my family out of here if need be. So yeah, adios, amigos. It's crazy.
Thank you.